Yo, I haven't done this in so long. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not been here in a hot minute, meaning 3 months. 3 months I have just disappeared because I am not good at YouTube, so I'm trying to be better at YouTube. But today I'm going to get back to what I love to do. I do the crayon melts, and I am doing it a different way. I'm not doing the skyline like I usually do. So I'm very excited to show you guys how to do it, slash me just do it, because I'm not really good at tutorials. I want to get better at them, I promise. But as of now, I'm just gonna do it different way. No idea if it's gonna work out, but if it doesn't, I'll just make something out of my mistake like I always do. So happy mistakes, Bob Ross. So let's get to melting crayons. Okay, no, wait. Sorry. We have to do the outline first. I don't remember how to do this. I haven't done this forever. So just bear with me. This might be long. I don't know. I forget how to YouTube. Okay, bye. So it's a little echoey in here. Just bear with me also. I have chapped lips. It looks like I got punched in the mouth, so I'm sorry. Look at this room. Ah! If you don't know, I just expanded my studio. So this is where my like actual studio is, okay? Then you go into here, and it's another room. And then you go into here, and it's another room. I'm totally out of focus right now. I'm going to be doing the crayon melt in here because it's a little bit messy, and I'm getting, they're putting in new carpeting, so I figured, I was like, if I made a mess, it doesn't matter because I'm getting new carpet. So that's why the video is gonna be weird backdrops, stuff like that, just because that's nice. I'm gonna be doing it in here, so, but yeah, these walls will not be this color, so hopefully doing that tomorrow. That'll be a whole nother video of me expanding my studio. And I'm not in focus. I'm never in focus. Now, we'll get to the video. And I'm still not in focus. Awesome. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of stop my time lapse and just kind of explain what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is, this is called frog tape. It's the best painter's tape that I've ever used. It's great. So then I rip off a piece of painter's tape. Then I put it, well, first of all, I drew down everything down here I will be painting, and then everything up here will be the crayon melt. I usually do skylines, but I just want to try something different. So what I'm doing is I put this down just like the other one, and then down here I flip it under because I don't want crayon to get down to here. So as you can see, like the line right here, that is a mountain, and you probably can't see, but I can see perfectly fine. So then I'm going to cut where like roughly about there. So then that will go into the new mountain. So I'm just gonna cut this, use my exacto knife, and don't press too hard because it will go through the canvas and you don't want any holes in the canvas. I've done that before and it sucks. So then you just take this off. Well, sometimes it like, there we go. And you just peel that right off. And sometimes, yeah, I accidentally, went too far down, but that's fine because actually no, that's gonna bother me, so I'm gonna fix that. So then you just put that right back on, and then what I do is I make sure that the tape is secure down because I will be applying heat onto it. I do not want the tape to come up, so it bothers me that I did it too deep. So we're just gonna take this access tape off. So then I'm going to redo that, and excuse my nails, I need to get them done. They're super grown out. So, okay. So we bring it back down. It was roughly there, I think. Well, let's find out. Then we just bring the tape up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. That's better. It's not as deep. So that's the gist of it, and then I just pretty much go all the way down the entire canvas, and then once that is done, then I'm gonna start the crayon melt watercolor effect. Hey guys, I just wanted to sit down and just tell you all the supplies that I have right now before I start melting these crayons. And if you've been following me for a while, you would know that I used to do melted crayons a totally different way until I figured out a better, cooler looking, saves a lot of crayons way and a lot quicker. So what I now do is I take all of the papers off. Well, I used to still do that, but here's my box of crayons. And they're all the papers are off, and I realized that there was a much easier way to take off the paper. So if you put crayons in a bowl of hot water, the papers like slip right off somehow. So yeah, if you've been following me for a while, you used to know that I used to take an exacto knife and I used to cut every single piece of paper off of my crayons, and I used to use a lot of crayons. So I wish I knew this tip a long time ago, but now that you guys know, you don't have to spend many hours, not many hours, like at least 1 hour taking off paper off crayons. So now that you know the quicker way to do that, I have done that just with a bunch of different colors. I'm mainly going to use blues, greens, and purples for this, but I'm going to make a little like sunset. I haven't really explained what I was doing, so let me just put this down here. Okay, let me just, okay, as of right now, okay, this is what it looks like. So what I normally do is, I normally do skylines of cities. So I live in Pittsburgh, so I usually do Pittsburgh, PA, skyline, because Pittsburgh, I think, has one of the best skylines in the entire world. Not to be biased, but so I've done that. I've done Denver, I've done Cleveland, I've done New Orleans, many different ones, but I wanted to try something that wasn't a skyline. So I decided to do like a mountain range, black and white mountain type of thing. So these are the mountains. Okay. So then everything that is white up here is going to be the melted crayon that kind of looks like watercolor, but it's going to be made out of wax, which is crayons. And then everything that is green, I will peel off and it will stay white, and then I will paint it to make it look like cool, like black and white design mountains. So that is the plan. Never did this one before, so I don't know if this will even look good, or I have no idea. So we're just gonna figure it out together. So, but I'm gonna start melting my crayons, and a lot of people ask how I do it, so I'm going to try and do a little, like a quick little tutorial, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we'll get right into that. My face won't be in it, but I forgot to say, now that I have explained that I use a heat gun, here is my heat gun. It's a little dirty, but that's just what I use. So, sorry, I keep looking outside because there's a window right here. There's a parking lot of all the other people in this building, and the window is like eye level with the parking lot and all the cars. So they're just staring at me recording myself right now. So, but this is my very dirty heat gun. I used to use, as you know, there was one, my first ever crayon melt that I ever did went like super viral on Facebook, and it got like millions and millions and millions of like hits and stuff like that, and then it started being shared, blah blah blah. I used to use a hair dryer. That took so long, and then I also did this in my mom's living room, so there was crayon everywhere. It was not a good time. But as for this, I'm just gonna this is way better than a hair dryer. So they're not super expensive, but. So I'm gonna start melting crayon and hopefully it turns out. I haven't done this in a while, so just bear with me, and also bear with me what I look like right now. This is what I look like whenever I'm at the studio. Just because I'm doing YouTube does not mean I have to doll myself up because this is just who I am, and I literally keep looking at the viewfinder, and I'm sorry. I have to just get used to YouTubing again, so. But it's 2019, not 2018. It's 2019. I forgot to say Happy New Year. Happy New Year. But this year I'm definitely going to be, just like a side note, focusing on YouTube a lot because I'm gonna turn half of this room into a YouTube backdrop, and I'm gonna do a mural and all that good stuff. So it's gonna be really cool, and I'm very excited. So stay tuned for that. But as of now, let's I can't speak. I'm going to melt some crayons and hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I just want to just explain this real quick before I start my time lapse of the watercolor crayon melt. So what I have right now is my pot pliers, and I have the crayon color that I'm gonna be using, and then I have my heat gun, and all I'm gonna do is just turn this baby on. Meanwhile, I'll try to talk, but this might be a little loud. And so what I'm gonna do before you can't hear me, I'm gonna put it like where I want it to be. Then you apply the heat, and then it'll just melt, and you kind of just move it around, and then you start just bringing in, try to have your colors set already. And then you just like, it's just like a fast motion thing, because these crayons, they dry super quickly, and then if you try to melt an already melted crayon, it might turn a little brown. So don't do that, because I've done that multiple times and I've messed up pieces because of that. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna start doing this one. So let's see. It takes a little bit, but then see, just kind of, then I'm gonna go along the edge like so, and then you kind of just melt it, and then you move on to the next color. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, I realized that I'm just gonna use my hand on the longer ones because they're a lot easier to use.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one, I'm the lady that will bring it down. There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play, where the whiskey's running like the river, but they all never come for the booze and bass. I'm the one, I'm the lady that'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. Rock this place. Rock this place. Rock this
I've finished the entire top, but all the edges are a little dripped. So some people might like that. I personally don't. I like to just continue this over the complete, you know, the whole side. So I have the pile of crayons that I used, and I'm just going to melt all the way down, and so it just looks like a continuous canvas. So that is what I'm gonna do now.
There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play, where the whiskey's running like the river, but they all never come for the booze and bass. I'm the one, I'm the lady that'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. Rock this place. Rock this place. Rock this place.
now that I have gone back and finished all of the sides, I will prove it. There's one side, and then there is that side. There is that side. So this is what it looks like before I take off the painter's tape. So it's a little messy right now, but I'm gonna carefully take off the painter's tape. Then all of this is gonna be white. And I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. It kind of looks like, I was hoping it was gonna kind of look like the Northern Lights sort of watercolor type deal. So maybe, I don't know. But everything down here will just be black and white, so it'll be a really nice contrast. So we're just gonna peel these off really nicely. And then we're just gonna fix all the little edges with white and then go in with the black. So yeah, cool. So here it is so far. I have done the background and I have taken off all of the painter's tapes, and there's a lot of white space. And there's a lot of white space because I wanted to make these mountains like bold and black and white and just like really stand out and contrast between them. And just ignore these, I don't know what that why. I don't know why those numbers are on that wall. But, so I did the sides, I did the top, and then I did the other side, and I think it turned out so well. I've never like done a silhouette this like simple before. I usually do like buildings and like all these like architecture, like all these different angles and lines, but I can already see it in my head and I'm so excited for it. So see how these are kind of like yellowish and like some of it bled through, but that's okay because that is why we have white paint. And then I'm going to add the detail and we'll see what it looks like. So I really like it for an experiment. I like it so far. Finished it. I managed to start it and finish it in the same day. So I just decided to hang it up on this wall to show you what it looks like, and I really, really like it. It's so, oh my god. is my new and improved way of doing the crayon melt. I am going to start experimenting more with this, kind of move away from the skylines, even though I will still do those. But what do you guys think? Okay, yeah, good. Sorry, I'm just like thinking of things in my head. I was kind of worried that it didn't look like mountainscapes, but I think it does. The reason why I'm so like, oh my gosh about it, because like I literally had no idea like if this would turn out well at all. So I like didn't know, so I was like worried, but it turned out so good. And I'm not focused. Hi, what's up? I think it turned out so well, and I usually don't say that about my own stuff just because like there's always room for improvement type of stuff. I don't know. And I really hope you guys kind of understood the tutorial type of thing that I tried to do, explain it, I don't know. But if you guys ever try this, please let me know. My Instagram is zenspiredesigns, my Snapchat, all that good stuff, Facebook, all that good stuff. So if you ever try it, just tag me, and then I can just cry of happiness because you tried something I tried to teach. I don't know, but oh, I love it. This lighting is terrible. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this long video. I'm very tired and I keep looking up there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making this. It actually took like 9 hours to actually make this piece. So that is why whenever I sell them, they're kind of expensive just because a lot of work goes into them. So I really hope you liked this video, and I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and just all good things. And I'm very excited. I want to try to make one at least once every month. So I think the next one I want to do is like a wave, like a more like sea life type. I don't know. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy this video. You could do the like and subscribe thing if you want. It sounds so weird for me saying that, but it would mean the absolute world because I am just starting out my YouTube video. So many things to come, many of these videos to come. So I guess I will see you next time. I won't say next week because I don't know if I'll be next week. I don't know. I just kind of, if you want to put like the notification thing, I don't really know how that works. Oh my god, it looks so pale. I don't really know how the whole like outro thing works with YouTube, but I know that if you put a notification on, you'll know when I post because I don't post regularly. Don't post regularly. There we go, words. So if you put that notification on, then you will know when I post. Oh my god, this is the longest outro ever. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I will see you next time. I don't, you know, that. Okay, bye.